Hi, my name is Spoon, and welcome back to Able Black Sleepwalker. This is episode 3, so let's just get right into it. Okay, yeah, we're in episode 3. In the last episode, we were dealing with anger, the emotion anger. Oh, this one looks really pretty. What is that? Is that like a helmet? It looks like a helmet. It reminds me of a helmet, like a golden helmet. Look at this. What do you say? I don't know, man. Okay, chapter 3. I'm excited to get it started. I'm actually really liking this so far. Because I'm really intrigued with psychology and stuff like that. That's why. Anyway, let's get started. Congratulations, Able Black. You've completed Section 2 of the Citizenship exam. Storage Unit 1 has been unlocked. Please retrieve asset number 119 to continue the Citizenship exam. Thank you, Andy. The dog barks at the sound of Andy's voice. I pet him and he relaxes. Oh, cool. We still have the dog. Good. This is nice. Those notes in the exam, they're from Jack, aren't they? I recognize his handwriting. You could say that, Andy says. Is that a yes? Sure. Does that mean that my answers to the exam questions are the same as Jack's? Uh-huh. Does that bother you, Able Black? I don't know. Did Jack make it out of here? Based on some of the notes I found, I don't think he did. We're not going to talk about Jack anymore, Andy says. Why? I like Jack. He's like my only friend, Andy. Has anyone made it out of here, Andy? We're not going to talk about that. Please retrieve asset 119 from Storage Unit 1 to continue your citizenship exam. No. Why not, Able Black? Is this gonna be like... Is the emotion we're gonna be dealing with here is like... rebellious emotion? I don't know. I don't even know what kind of emotion is a rebellious emotion. But we shall see. I'm excited to see this. The background music is gone. Welp, let's continue on. I don't feel like it. Maybe laziness. I don't like Andy to think he knows what I'll do next. He and I must realize that I'm free to make my own decisions. I'll wait and let him wander. I'm good at waiting. I totally did not understand what I just read. Okay. Maybe patience. Patience or like... I have no idea. Let's just keep reading. How do you guys like this series? I'm really actually liking it. Maybe because I'm just into these kinds of things, but what about you guys? I don't know. I hope you don't get annoyed by my voice because I'm reading a lot of things and my voice can get pretty annoying. But anyway, yeah, why am I talking so much? Let's just read the story. The problem with the strategy is that emotional manipulation doesn't work on Andy. He can't wander or worry. I also want to open that door, and not just because it's the only way out of the situation. I want to know what's in there. Curiosity? But Mother might be watching, and maybe Mother can worry. I wait 3 days. Oh, okay. Yeah, you truly are patient. You're good at waiting. Amazing, even. I spent the entire first day thinking about what's in Storage Unit 1. Based on how disappointing everything is down here, the room is probably empty. Probably. But that can't be true if I'm supposed to retrieve something from it. Maybe it's more robots. I remember a story Andy told me about a man named Noah and his ark. Noah's ark wasn't buried in the dirt. It was a great ship full of animals. Maybe Arc 19 is the Android version. Oh god. Maybe. Maybe not. Noah's Ark was made of wood. Oh yeah, maybe Arc 19 is the Android version. Huh. Some of what I imagined isn't at all possible. For a while, I let myself get excited, wondering if the door will open to the outside world, to the surface. Maybe when I open it, there will be sun, and trees, and birds singing, and people there to greet me. That's sad. A little bit lonely. Mostly I've wondered if there's something awful inside. I'm thinking of the citizenship exam and the spider. Maybe that's what's in there. Mother waiting in a huge web. Ooh, the dog whimpers. I pet him and he wags his tail. I decided to name him Jack after the other Jack. I think Android Jack would have liked that. Okay. It's nice to have someone else around, even if it's just a robot dog. Yeah, I didn't name the dog. Okay, well, now it has a name. The dog's name is Jack. I tried to forget about Storage Unit 1 and make paper planes and fly them down to the hallway. Jack retrieves them. He's good too. He can jump over a meter in the air. Dogs, they're amazing. I was thinking for a second, Jack like the other android. So I was like, Jack retrieves them? What? When did he get in the story? Okay, we're talking about the dog. For a while, it's fun. But after 2 days and 100 paper planes, we're both done. 2 days, so that's 3 days. Okay, good. I couldn't wait any longer. I walked down to Storage Unit 1 with Jack on my tail. I stop at the door and stand there for a minute. What do you think is in here, Jack? Jack wags his tail and scratches at the door. I open it slowly. No outside world, no giant spider. It's just a room. It's just a room? I think that's a typo. 10 meters square. There are 2 rows of floor-to-ceiling storage cabinets. The walls are also lined with cabinetry. The cabinet doors are labeled. On the leftmost walls, I find a cabinet marked Assets 111 to 120. It's like a library. Sorry, I had to reread that a lot. Yeah, it's like a library. I open the door and search for Asset 119. I find it sitting on a shelf. It's a hammer. Hanging beneath the shelf is a uniform that looks like some kind of atmospheric diving suit. It has a big bulbous head. I grab the hammer and continue to explore. There's something in the back of the room. Jack runs towards it, and I follow him. It's a chair made of leather and wood materials. Materials I know, but have never actually seen. The label on it says, Asset 309, EM 670 Lounge, date circa 1956! What? That's old. There's a footrest that Jack sits on while I sit in the chair. I think circa 1956 is old. Yep. There's a footrest that Jack sits on while I sit in the chair. Everything about the chair is wonderful. Its shape, its materials and textures, and the way it all serves the purpose of sitting. It's a perfectly designed thing, unlike me. Woohoo! Don't burn yourself. I sit in the EM 670 lounge for a long time until my attention shifts to something hanging on the wall. It's a large monitor wired to a 2-tone gray box on the floor. There's another wire leading to the front of the gray box, to a small rectangular object that looks like some sort of interface control. The label on the gray box says, Asset 333, Nintendo Entertainment System! Wow! Circa 1985. Yeah, I guess that's when the NES was released. That's cool. Wait, what's the other one? I guess the chair made of leather and wood was like made in this time, 1956. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, I got this one now. I got Asset 333. I got the chair now after reading this NES one. I turned it. Oh, Legend of Zelda! Legend of Zelda! I didn't even read it yet, but I already saw it. Legend of Zelda. I'm sorry, I love Legend of Zelda. Even though I have never played a game of Legend of Zelda, but one day. One day, man. Okay, yeah. I turn it on and discover something called The Legend of Zelda. I've never experienced anything like it. Of course, Legend of Zelda is it's an amazing experience, I guess. I don't know. It's just, I'm so happy, Legend of Zelda. Anyway, the closest thing I could compare to it is the citizenship exam, but this is actually enjoyable. Video games, man. This is like video gameception. This is like a video game within a video game. Except, not really. We're just reading someone playing a video game. Okay, why am I getting confusing? It's like one of Andy's stories, but I'm in control, and I can see and hear it. In a way, there's not much to it, as it is only pixels and sound. But together, they make something more. It feels like a living thing, like it has a soul. I couldn't explain it to Andy because Andy doesn't feel. Maybe that's what feeling is, the ability to see the soul in something. Thank you. I'm gonna remember that definition because, you know, like people always ask, what are feelings? What is life? What is all that stuff? I always try to come up with a different answer for every one of them, but yeah, this would be a cool answer to what feeling is. And this is like a good explanation for games. Games in general. Because like, yeah, games are just amazing. There's just so much depth to it, but simply to say it is amazing. Jack sits on my lap and I play for the next 12 hours. Yeah, totally not addicted. Jack sometimes barks and jumps and turns in circles, like he's cheering me on. I don't think he knows what's happening in the game so much as he feels my excitement. When I'm focused, he's focused, and when I'm smiling, he's wagging his tail and licking my face. Aww. It makes me happy knowing that in some way Jack is experiencing what I'm experiencing. It makes everything feel better, truer. I sometimes forget that they're both androids, him and the dog. After Zelda, we play Super Mario Bros. 3 and then Metroid. Each time it feels like we're discovering a new world. There is a stack of 10 gray cartridges and 1 gold cartridge. Some have notes attached. Awesome, man! Okay. Ooh! It's one of those combos. What are they called? Cheat codes? I forgot. I don't really know. Jack, I don't really know what these are called because I've never really used them. Jack and I take a break and I just sit for a while. I notice for the first time I can remember I'm not sad or angry. Not in this moment, but there's more to see. There are other things beside the games. Things I don't even know about. There is something called a Blu-ray player with another note from Jack. I guess now we're gonna watch a movie with the Blu-ray player. Chinatown, Fight Club, Psycho, Dark City. I have only heard of Fight Club, none of the rest. Maybe Chinatown, but the rest, nope. But it's the record player and Pink Floyd I go to next. Oh, so many references. I spent 96 hours listening to music, watching movies, and playing games. Yeah, totally not ashamed. Then something that has never happened happens. I fall asleep in the EM's chair and I dream. I dream that I'm trying to eat everything in storage unit 1. I'm taking bites out of records and game cartridges. I'm stuffed full because I continue to eat. I need to hurry because it will all be gone soon. I wake to the sound of Andy's voice and Jack licking my face. I turn my head and Jack jumps to the other side and starts back up again. I laugh, which is something else that's new and strange. Abel Black, Andy says. I sit up and Jack growls. What? Have you retrieved asset number 119? Yeah, we did, right? I glance down at the hammer sitting beside him. No! I think I know what's gonna happen! Oh, just thinking of the hammer and then like everything he's had, I feel like he's gonna have to break it. Okay, yeah. Let's just see what happens. I glance down at the hammer sitting beside the Nintendo Entertainment System. I look at all the games, movies, and music. I consider telling Andy about how fantastic it all is, but Andy wouldn't understand or care. Also, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to let Andy know how much I like all of this. Yes, I say. Good. Please bring the item to the airlock when you're ready to continue your exam. I didn't do it right away. First, I moved the Nintendo and its games from the storage unit to the workstation. I also take the monitor and record player, the Blu-ray player, and all of my favorite movies and records. I take the lounge and ottoman as well. If storage unit 1 is locked, I don't want to risk losing anything. Okay. So this one is like his growing attachment to these things. Once everything is moved to the workstation, I grab the hammer and go to the airlock. Okay, Andy, now what? I ask. Please describe asset number 119. Andy says. It's a hammer. It's metal with a rubber grip handle, I say. That's correct, Andy says. Well done, Abel Black. Your next task must be completed within a specified time rate. Are you... What? Did I just read? That's correct, Andy says. Well done, Abel Black. Your next task must be completed within a specified time frame. Are you ready? Hearing this, I'm glad I pulled everything out of the storage unit. I don't know what comes next. I don't trust Andy or Mother. I'm ready. Excellent. Use the hammer to destroy the dog. Huh? No! You have 5 minutes to comply. Non-compliance will result in shutdown. Andy, repeat that. Use the hammer and to smash the dog. You have 4 minutes and Sorry, I'm talking weirdly. You have 4 minutes and 48 seconds to comply. Non-compliance will result in shutdown. Abel Black. No. Very well. Shutdown will commence in 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Jack growls. I'm not going in that airlock, Andy. Abel Black, you've been led to believe that you need to be inside the airlock to be shut down, but that is not true. With Mother's authorization, you may be shut down anywhere at any time. I'm holding the hammer and Jack is looking at me. I'd like to say that I'm not thinking about it. I'd like to say I'd never do that, but I'm considering it. Not because I'm obedient and not because I think I might actually get out of here if I do. I want to live. I want to feel more of what I felt playing those games and listening to those records. Things were just starting to feel a little less hopeless. Abel Black, the dog is not real. It is 1.36 kilograms of non-living matter. It is parts, bits, and pieces. There is nothing else to it. No! No! It's wrong! I'm looking at Jack. He's trembling. Fear and pain are real. He'll experience both. I'm not going to pretend he won't. If I do it, I'm going to be completely aware of what I'm doing. I encourage you to do that, Andy says. Mindfulness in all things is a good practice. You have 2 minutes and 36 seconds to smash a dog while being mindful of its pain and suffering. What the heck? This is so messed up. I imagine Andy with a robot body again, and my bashing him with the hammer. It wouldn't matter. Andy couldn't appreciate my anger. He wouldn't be scared or hurt. Is this lack of emotion a strength or a weakness? That line there. Is this lack of emotion a strength or a weakness? That is wise. The dog is just parts, right? I ask. That's correct, Abel Black. It's a weakness. Andy is a program. He can be fooled. I look down at Jack and I swing the hammer. It smashes against the NES. 3 hard whacks and its bits are on the floor. I gathered the pieces and shoveled them into the airlock. It's done, Andy. Scan the airlock. Scanning airlock. Andy says, oh, that's smart. There's a long pause. 1.35 kilograms of non-living matter detected. Congratulations, Able Black. You may continue with the citizenship exam. That's so smart! I didn't even think of that. I actually didn't think of that. I mean, at first, I thought that he would smash the NES, but then when they said smash a dog, I really thought he was gonna smash a dog. That would have been so sad, even though it's not real. Don't even think about it. Like, I don't want to think about it. Gosh, that was intense. But not really. That was smart, though. It is a weakness, because, like, he couldn't tell whether or not... No. Yeah. I'm confused. Anyway, that was cool. So weird how the NES was just the exact same size as a dog. I never saw a real one, so I don't know how heavy it is, how big it is, or whatever. Continue testing. That was nice. Here we are, the puzzles. Okay, so this time, guys, I'm gonna be trying to actually, like, solve the puzzle. I'm gonna try not to use any hints. Like, seriously, this time I really want to try to get that, you know, what's it called? The surprise thing, if you don't use any hints. So, the wolf and the dog. One snowy winter day, a wolf, starving and near death, came upon a cabin in the woods. Sitting on the porch of the cabin was a fat and full dog that was happily dozing. The dog, seeing the wolf's dire condition, invited her up to the porch and out of the snow. The dog explained to the wolf that if she were to stay at the cabin and work for the master as the dog did, she would have regular meals and a roof over her head. The wolf, contemplating the opportunity, asked the dog what he wore around his neck. The dog explained that it was his collar by which the master chained him each night. The wolf stood and thanked the dog for his offer. She walked back out to the snow and said, I'd rather starve free than be a fat slave. Wow, that is amazing. It's like burn. Wolves are so badass. Like, seriously, they're the most badass animal I know. Which is most like you? The dog or the wolf? I used to be a dog, honestly. No, don't take that out of context. That's not what I meant. But, like, the idea, like, the fat slave, this is the dog. I think I used to be like that when I was younger, because I wasn't really, like, you know, I was sort of really selfless, too selfless. Like, I wasn't good to myself. So but now, I hope to be, like, I feel like I'm closer to the wolf than a dog right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick the wolf. Hope I'm saying the truth, because I don't even know. Briefly explain your choice. I want to be free. Yeah, just like Able Black. That's what he wants. What emotion does the image most make you feel? Looking at it, it looks like sadness. I won't try to explain it too much. The wolf is alone. Yeah. I don't have the same, like, explanations as the game does. The master provides food and shelter for the dog, but also frequently beats him. One evening, the master forgets to chain up the dog. Should the dog flee? He should. Because he frequently beats him. Like, a dog doesn't like that. Dude, a dog would only stay if you're really being nice to them, really. Like, if you abuse them, then they really would leave. I'm sure, like, that's what happens. Yes. The dog should find the wolf. They can help each other. Yeah. But also because let's say, I mean, the owner is just not a nice owner. One day the wolf comes upon a dog and his master, the master beating the dog for no reason. Should the wolf attack the master and save the dog? Doing that would probably risk the wolf. It would risk the life of the wolf. I honestly don't know, but I'm gonna say yes. If the wolf can, he should. Yeah. I don't know. Through a door, mother lies. Through a window, fear and surprise. Through a door, mother lies. Through a window, fear and surprise. If we don't use a hint, then we get the prize, right? But if we get a wrong answer, that doesn't matter. Right? I don't really remember anymore. It's been so long since I've seen the first part of the game. Anyway, let's see. What could we answer here? Through a door, mother lies. Through a window, fear and surprise. Okay, so mother is in the door, like in there, and through a window, fear and surprise. What? I don't understand this riddle. We need the Riddler right now. Through a door, mother lies. Through a window, fear and surprise. What did she see? Pie.
Oh.
No.
Yes! Actually, they put pie.
But does it make sense with the riddle? Through a window,
Just try.
mother lies.
Have you tried it? Just try it.
Mother lies in a pie?
Mother cooks the pies.
Through a window, fear and surprise. Why would a pie give you fear? Ah! A pie! Shock. Surprise. Awe. And... Oh yeah, I answered that in the last chapter. But I forgot about it. Thank you for the help.
What's the next one?
A rogue android has been hiding messages in... You know you'll be in the video now.
Okay.
It's fine, it's just your voice anyway. A rogue android has been hiding messages in handwritten notes. The note below conceals a single word that is believed to be part of a larger message. Decode the hidden word. This again? Really? Alright guys, I'm back. So I've already tried writing this down on my pad paper, and I did find the answer. Like, okay, you guys see it for yourself first. Like, turn your head to the left and you will see the answer. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay. Yeah, the answer is her. I mean, look at that. You can see it here. H-E-R. It's like to the side. Yeah, it's really cool. Why did I miss the letter? This is nice, but I keep missing the letter. It would be better if you could like go up and down, but... And I missed it again. No problem, we can do this all day long. Pretty sure that's the answer. I did not use a hint on this one. But on the last one, I did sort of use a hint, but like, not this kind of hint. I searched it on Google. I'll admit, I searched it on Google because it was hard. They didn't know that awe was the definition of those things. Yay! It was a success. A means of transport. Oh, I thought A means something. A means of transport, they share determines identity in each square. Ah! Oh my god, I think I see Roman numerals. Are those Roman numerals? Oh my god, I think I get it! This is so cool! Okay, so yeah, in the first one, there's a Roman numeral 1 and V, which is 4. And then like the shape on top is like the upper left corner. So I think you have to click this 4 times. I already clicked it once, 2, 3, 4. So that's a spider. Cool. Then the second one... Oh my god, that is such an optical illusion! That is so cool! Do you see it? I thought I had to focus on like the Tetris parts, like my mouse is not visible so you can't really see it, but my mouse is invisible, I mean. But I thought you had to focus on the white parts. That's why I thought there was like the Tetris shape and then the square and then another Tetris shape. But you have to focus on the silver parts. God, I'm so dumb. Anyway, yeah, so the second part is V1, which is 6. So this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skull again, okay. Then this one would be 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So this one would be 8 clicks, the lower left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is actually the coolest puzzle so far. I really love this puzzle. I mean, I haven't really finished it yet, so I don't know if I'm correct, but this is the coolest one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's see. What? Okay, apparently I'm wrong. So, this isn't the coolest puzzle, but I think I just had a wrong misclick, I guess. Numbers refers to the number of legs? Why would I even think of that? Okay, fine. Okay, insect, spider, crow, and wolf. Why like this? The 4-legged one. Why is it down here? Let me just answer. Okay, I don't get it, but that was a success, so that's fine. I don't mind.
Really?
Citizenship exam, section 3 complete. Congratulations, you have passed this portion of the citizenship exam. The following notes have been added to your record. Subject shows problem-solving prowess. You already said that like 2 times in the last 2 chapters. Come on, I know. Subject is rebellious. True. Subject is prone to whining. Oh my god. Subject resents being judged. Okay. Subject resents authority. Hey, you got me. This is oddly very specific, you know. Oh, okay, good. That was chapter 3. So, we can go back to the menu now? Yes, we can. And nothing has been activated yet. Okay, cool. So that was chapter 3. I'm not sure what emotion we got from that. I guess it was rebellious, like what I said in the beginning. Because, like with the order that he was supposed to do, but he didn't do it because he had another way, and he was just being rebellious. Abel Black was being rebellious. So I think that's the emotion that we got from this episode, I guess. Not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, it was rebelliousness. That was what we got from this, which is good. I really like this episode. This was the most fun to me with the puzzles, to be honest, because I actually understood them. Unlike the other ones. They were so fun, but this one I really enjoyed the most. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So guys, that was chapter 3 of Abel Black Sleepwalker. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be 2 more chapters, and I'm sort of sad because we're already halfway through it, but I'm also excited to see what the end will be. Maybe there will be something different, like not just a story and a puzzle. Who knows? I don't know. I'm excited to see the ending too. So yeah, that was chapter 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye!